Abuseni komo awo channel so ha AG podcast abadi. Podcast house training me go make headlines need to be action fast forward yambo imbra e highways in Mlonia. Government appointee bi me no ka say a wudi hu nsensem bi afoforo no a ye accuse no of murder. Na me no ka say Black Pastor Ajemre abra di pakra American ho asem ordinary. Yemo ho asem na ye hwene ye call any the ever. AGH politics urban.
DVLA boss Julius Logas Nikquay accused of murder of neighbor. And this is breaking news. Now Julius Nikquay, my brother, my sister, is the boss of the DVLA. We all remember him when he appeared in Parliament. And in Parliament, Abna Asare grilled him. And then later, there was a truce. One offered an apology right there in the Parliament House. And because of the severe public backlash, Abna also offered an apology to the DVLA boss. This is Julius Logas Nikquay. He's a lover of reggae music and consciousness. Since he became the boss of the DVLA, so many things have happened there. And many have critiqued him. Others have also praised him. To those of you who do not know him, can I run your doors here? Come here. Take you to the Parliament House. And in the Parliament House, first and foremost, he spoke to Abena Oseasare. Watch this.
What kind of security details are you going to put?
Now it's going to be RFID chip embedded. So with the RFID chip embedded, the system is going to remain only with the authority, DVLA. With the RFID chip embedded, it will be very difficult for anyone there, those companies out there, which I'm going to deal with them very soon.
Issue is the details that is going to go on there because they are people's personalities. So what kind of details are you going to put on
the number plates?
You said it's going to come with a lot of security details. Yes. And I'm asking that a number plate, let's say Rankings number plate, you're saying that it will be equipped with security features such that if the police should scan, they'll know that truly it belongs to Ranking.
Yeah.
So what, because in putting out somebody's security out there, a bad person can also get hold of that. So that is why I'm asking, what kind of information are you going to put?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Chair. We have data protection law, so we'll be compliant with that law. Currently, what we have is just going to be the same form, but now in a digitalized form, not going to be the paper form anymore. So we are not going to move away from the information.
And it's not going to have the user's surname on the.
It depends on
the number plates.
It depends on what the law says. We'll go by.
You don't tell me it depends on what the law says. You are doing it. So you should be able to tell us that the law says ABC. I'm asking you a specific question. Is it going to have the user's surname on the number plates?
We don't put names on number plates.
I asked a specific question. You said no, we are not going to put
yes. I was wondering why that question. Sorry, but we don't put names on number plates. That's why.
You were wondering why that question?
Because we don't put names on number plates.
What are you telling me? People pay to have their names on number plates. And you sit here as a DVLA boss, you tell me you don't put numbers on number plates. Haven't you seen specialized numbers with people's surnames and personalized names on number plates? But yes or no, please?
Yes.
So why are you telling me you don't put names on number plates?
So I can explain that.
Not that you can explain that. You don't expect me to ask you that question. That is what you said. You don't expect me to ask you that question because people do not put their number plates, their names on their number plates. That is a blatant lie. You have people who pay for specialized number plates, and they have theirs. And I'm asking you, you just mentioned that there are going to be security features. And I'm asking, is that going to include people's names on that plate? And I said, you don't expect me to ask you that question. Are you not the DVLA boss?
Honorable Chair, I think he was trying to explain that we have different types of numbers that you can acquire.
Honorable Minister,
So
I understand that. He said he doesn't expect me to ask him that question because we don't put names on number plates. You are the DVLA boss. This is something that even a 1, 2, 3-year-old would know. That, oh, my father has his number name, because we have personalized number plates, don't we?
They do.
Honorable Minister, don't we have personalized number plates?
I think he was saying that he expected the question to come at another time.
No, Minister.
When he was explaining.
Minister, I understand you perfectly, but he said he doesn't expect me to ask him that question.
Okay, so
if he can withdraw that statement, that is fine, because we have people with number plates out there, personalized number plates out there. So respectfully, we are here based on questions and inquiries that citizens of Ghana want to know, and that is why we are here.
Honorable Chair, respectfully, I withdraw. It's not to say you don't know what you are saying. It is just to say that the normal person who goes out there to do registration, we don't put the name on the number plate. It is out of a special provision that is made. That's where personalized comes in.
So then I asked you a simple question, because you said you are going to put in the security features.
Yes.
And so I'm asking, so is that going to include names on... The question should have been, no, that is not what... But you don't expect me to ask you that. Then why are you sitting in the chair as a DVLA CEO?
That's why I said I withdraw that statement.
He's one of the most talked about bosses of the DVLA since its establishment. To those who don't truly know him yet, he's an Osu boy. Round the doors here. He's an Osu boy. Popularly known as Logas, or the grassroots chief of staff. He's a prominent Ghanaian public policy expert who serves as the chief executive officer of the Driver and Vehicle Licensing Authority, DVLA. Appointed in January 2025, his rapid climb from national service personnel to the head of authority has made him a widely discussed figure in Ghanaian public administration. So you see that. He was born on May 29, 1987 in Osu. Please note Osu. Accra. Cortez' background includes a mix of creative interest and extensive academic training in the social sciences. He's an alumnus of St. Thomas Aquinas Secondary School. He holds a BA in psychology and sociology from the University of Ghana. He holds multiple master's degrees, including an MSc in public policy and management from the UCC, University of Cape Coast, and an MA in leadership and governance from GIMPA, and an MA in sociology of peace and security. Yes, Corte has over a decade of experience with DVLA. He's been working there till now that he's been made the boss. Now, beginning as a national service person from 2012, he became a permanent staff member in 2016 and briefly served as a compliance officer at the SNIT before returning to the DVLA. A key figure in the NDC, he is the constituency vice chairman of Nikquay. Listen, and this is going to feature again. Nikquay. Who sits there? Do you know who the MP is? And he is the vice chairman. Do you know? It's Rollins' daughter. True? True? Now he was appointed as CEO by President Mahama in January 2025. He has focused on modernizing the authority, implementing reforms like SMS notifications for renewals and aligning driver's license expiration with birth dates. Under his leadership, the DVLA has been recognized for digital transformation And Corte was named outstanding CEO in the state-owned enterprises at the 2026 Africa Government Summit. This is the man we're talking about. But right now, as it stands, there is a murder case hanging around his neck. We saw a video circulating on social media from an angry son who said this man had killed his father. And we thought it probably was a joke. And when we followed it up, hey, there's some truth surrounding this story. Now, this gentleman lives in Croatia, and he made these utterances in a video circulated on social media. Watch this.
But the normal damage in here, I'm definitely sure it's actually. Boy, job, we mean you. You are so daft like this. Leader Fion again. Leader Fion again. CEO of DVLA in Awobu. MP, allo minister, allo by president, go back be fiam we man. Aye lolly jolly. Ko MPPB o kwa wale awodo no ba balema etane kanshmo no kela ke. O lolly ko meti e baby e. O tun e kan ko ba ji no ba twale. No gbe na won ikeke de na change ko lolly no ba twale ntwa ko dole gbe. O ira don wa job o nu o ira don mo ko ni e bi ni kwe. Eme lo ga so
Dash. My brother, my sister, this gentleman spoke in Ghana. Now, I am told what he said is very simple. Thank you for killing my father. Somebody bought a car for a certain lady. And the lady, whatever she did with the car, she got a mention in this video. You hit my father from the back. And you even said that if you had a way and you had your car, you would have just run him over. I don't speak Ghana, but that's what I am told it means. Basically, the son is accusing Logos of killing his father right there in Osu. So we placed a call straight to Logos to find out exactly if this story was true. He said, yes, it's true, but I didn't kill him. What happened? He said, exactly 2 months today, this man approached my father and started insulting my father. And he's always doing it and even insulting me. And that is the man. His name is Solomon Osomante. And I asked Logos, why was he insulting you? He said, oh, because he heard that I was going to contest the Clote seat against Zenator. And because of that, he has been so angry with me. And anytime he sees me, he insults me. On this day, he was insulting my father. One of his family members called T.T. Raga even tried to blackmail me and try to get 2 cars for me because they hear that I am kind. So they wanted to use whatever it was to blackmail me to give 2 cars. And when I saw this man on the day insulting my father. He was approaching me and I pushed him. That's all I did. Then, 2 months later, today, the man died. And they claim that because of the push 2 months back, that was what killed him. But I asked them not to bury the man. We would still go for the autopsy results. But so far, what we are getting from the autopsy, even though we haven't received the real autopsy result, the official results yet, the doctor is telling us that this person probably died from asphyxiation and pneumonia. He ate food and it choked him and he struggled with the food and then he passed on. This man was also said to have some kind of tumor and was asked to come to the hospital over and over for a surgery. But he said he was afraid. He always postponed it and never went. How can a push give a tumor? He asked. How can a push cause asphyxiation after 2 months? But Logas said he's going to court. Tomorrow, he's going to court. We spoke with some family members, and they are standing on their grounds that the DVLA boss is someone who has committed murder. He has killed Solomon Osomante. They claim he hit him at the back with a big hefty blow. And looking at his age, he fell. And when he was sent to the hospital, he never recovered. He died. But the DVLA boss tells us that this gentleman died after 2 months of the push. And that he provoked him to push him by constantly insulting him and insulting his father and trying to get the family to blackmail him and get 2 cars from him. According to him, one of the family members is actually married to his own niece. My brother, my sister, this is breaking news. So we're going to follow it up with updates. But as it stands right now, the DVLA boss says he's going to court tomorrow and that he's armed with the autopsy results, and that would be what he would use as evidence in courts. Well, sad news. The man has passed on. He died. Was it a blow? Was it a push or a slap? As alleged by the son of Solomon Asomante. He claims that you are just a DVLA boss. If you were a minister or a president, then what would you have done? Did he do it? Did he not do it? Well, I'm glad they are going to court. Evidence will be tendered in, and at the end of the day, justice will be delivered. To the bereaved family, we say, Yemamuyako. And to Logas, I'm glad that you are going to court. We wish you all the best, and we hope that the courts will be able to resolve this amicably as we follow up on this case. Is the Black Pot, aka Kukushonemo, and here we speak truth to power.
We in Samaro Tim Koso, that's an Iswadi Domania, Yabasang Asia.